Hi, I'm Jane, and these are the most delicious paleo cookies you've ever tasted. Whether you've been on the paleo diet a decade or a day, or maybe you're just learning about it, most people tell me the most difficult part of staying 100% paleo is having to give up sweets. So I took the challenge to make the perfect Mexican wedding cookie using paleo ingredients. The ideal cookie I remember as a child is a magical, round, crunchy cookie covered with confectioner sugar that my mother made for special occasions. If you're eating paleo, gluten-free, or grain-free, there's no need to be deprived. You can enjoy your sweets and be 100% true to your diet. These are super easy. The recipe is in my new book on paleo desserts. It uses only foods you could find in the wild on a primal hunt and gather diet. Here's what you need: shredded unsweetened coconut, arrowroot powder, sea salt, 2 eggs, vanilla, almond extract, chopped pecans. And the last ingredient you'll need is any granulated paleo sweetener. My favorite paleo sweetener is made from natural chicory root fiber. It's a zero-carb, zero-glycemic, zero-calorie whole food sweetener that tastes delicious. This brand is called Just Like Sugar. You can buy it in some Whole Foods markets or online. Make sure you get the tabletop version in the 1-pound green bag. You can also use Xylitol or Erythritol, which are wonderful sweeteners made from fermented whole plants. Xylitol is easy to find and there are many brands. I have best results with Xyla Pure because it's a finer grind. Find it at some Whole Foods markets in the supplements section or online. All of these sources are listed underneath your video screen in YouTube. Just click Show More under the screen. I love putting healthy food in my body. Start by putting 1 cup of your paleo sweetener in a dry food processor with an S-blade. Now put the lid on and spin it a minute until it's very fine. You might notice white powder flying out of your food processor. This is just like making paleo confectioner sugar. Now I'm going to show you an amazing secret to delicious paleo desserts. This is beautiful, natural, shredded, unsweetened coconut. Pure coconut meat is a whole paleo food in its natural state. It is delicious and packed with nutrients. You can use this to grind your own coconut flour at home. Shredded coconut has not been processed and defatted like commercial coconut flour, and it costs less per pound than coconut flour. Shredded coconut doesn't grind very well by itself because it gets stuck, but when you grind it together with a powdered sweetener, it aerates it and grinds into a lovely, fine, sweet coconut powder. All you need to make it is a food processor or a high-speed blender. So let's add 1 1/4 cups shredded unsweetened coconut to the processor. Add 3 tablespoons arrowroot and 1/4 teaspoon salt. Now spin it for a minute together with the sweetener until it's very fine. Here is your result. This is amazing. See how fine this is? This is fine ground white sweet coconut powder that you can use instead of flour for all of your paleo desserts. Coconut is a wonderful paleo food. Making desserts with coconut is pure magic. Now add the rest of the ingredients. 2 eggs, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon almond extract, measured very carefully because if you overdo this, you know it. Now mix well. The final ingredient is 3/4 cup coarsely chopped pecans. Add these last and pulse gently to mix them evenly in large pieces. I'm going to press them in so they go in evenly. So we're pulsing in the pecans. Okay, now the pecans are stirred in. Now you're going to refrigerate this dough for 15 minutes, and I'll be right back. Okay, the dough has chilled for 15 minutes, and it's ready to roll into cookies. Gently shape the dough into balls without pressing too much. Roll into small, smooth 3/4 inch balls and put them 1 inch apart on the cookie sheet. The cookie sheet is covered with parchment paper. If your hands get sticky, wash and dry them. You want these balls to be smooth and round. But this paleo dough is delicate because it's grain-free, so you need to roll them gently without pressing too hard. There. Now put these little morsels in the oven and bake 18 to 20 minutes at 325 degrees. They will not brown, so be careful not to overbake. I'll be right back. Okay, these cookies are fresh out of the oven. They're hot and they smell fantastic. The whole house smells like toasting pecans. While they're still warm, roll the cookies gently in 3/4 cup finely ground paleo sweetener. This is erythritol that I have ground to a fine powder. You can grind any paleo sweetener in a food processor, coffee grinder, or high-speed blender. And you can keep it on hand. Erythritol and xylitol make a more beautiful ground confectioner sugar than chicory root. So that's it. It helps to roll these cookies while they're warm so that the powdered sugar adheres. That's it. Here are your paleo Mexican wedding cookies. That was so easy. They look exactly like my mom's, but the real challenge is, how do they taste? I guess we better try one. Have one. Oh, this is so rich and delicious. I taste a delicate sweet coating of powdered sugar and a crunchy inside. My mother would be amazed. I taste toasted pecans, crunchy cookie, and a sweet sugar covering. It's hard to believe these are gluten-free, grain-free, with 100% paleo ingredients. If this is how cavemen ate, I want to be on their diet. These cookies are wonderful for special occasions. I love sharing them with family and friends. They will devour a whole plate of cookies and never guess they're a true paleo dessert unless you tell them. Paleo means it's on the primal hunt and gather diet that your body was genetically designed to eat. Paleo also means it's made with fresh, nutritious whole ingredients. Real food helps you look, feel, and perform better, plus it tastes incredibly delicious. There's no need for a diet to be so difficult when you can have sweets that are made with 100% paleo ingredients. Thanks for joining me today. Now you can make paleo cookies anytime yourself. Bye-bye.